Shoo.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Freewill podcast. If this is your first time here, already subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram, and let's get it going. I'm Jesse.
And I'm Tasha.
And guess what? Today we have with us Jordan Ice.
I'm Jordan Wise and I'm an artist, musician, actor, model, and entrepreneur.
Okay.
Wow, he does it all.
He does everything.
Well, Jordan, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
On today's episode, we're going to do something a bit interesting. So I have 3 papers here.
Okay.
You pick one, then according to what the paper says is what we'll dive into.
Okay.
We get it. So just pick a paper, whatever it says, then we start the conversation from there.
No.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you can pick one paper.
School.
What? What was the other options?
No, I don't know. There are just 3 other.
There are 3. It's okay. School. Okay.
Okay. So
Okay, Jordan.
you're supposed to tell us about school. Sorry to cut you. Which course you're doing, what you're studying, which year, and
So I'll maybe start with my general school
Okay.
life. And so basically, I'm that average normal student
okay.
in school, from primary school to secondary school. And at secondary school, I just discovered that I was able to do a lot of things, music, and I was just that average school student. Basic.
Oh, so you started your music way back?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Like how many years from there to here? 3 years.
4 years.
2 to 4 years.
So I can say 4 years.
4 years. Okay.
But right now in India, yeah.
Now here in India, I study pharmaceutical science at Sharda University. So
What year are you in?
I'm second year.
Okay, how's it going?
I can say it's good but stressful, with the language barrier, the teachers
barrier.
and the student interactions are not very good, but I guess we're just moving up with how it is. We're trying to adapt with everything.
So do you like what you're studying?
No, I basically chose it because it's the domain of pharmaceuticals. I was so much interested in that part, and I wish to one day open my own pharmacy. The pharmaceutical company is one of the best and the greatest and the most lucrative businesses. So that's why I decided to study that, what I'm going to sell tomorrow.
I think that's enough about school.
You don't like school?
No one likes school.
No one likes school. Me, I like school.
Do you like school? You
Me,
don't
I
like
like
school.
Hey,
You don't
why are
like.
you saying I
You
don't
don't like
school?
school. I'm telling you.
I like school.
So tell us about your music career.
No, let him pick from here.
Okay, music.
Music.
So it's music.
Finally, okay.
Tell us about your music career. When did you start?
Music is something that just really happened to me. Like I didn't await it. Like when I was small, that was not even my dream. That was not even my direction. As more you go older, things start happening to you, start popping up to you, start discovering your own talent. So at the ending of secondary school, I discovered that I had that ability to create music, create some bars.
Okay, how was it? Like, have you watched someone on the TV that was like, or someone motivated you to do it?
No, it was just like a dream.
A dream, okay.
I waked up one morning and I started doing that. Because before I had this rhyming in your head, like you're in your house and you create something actually in your mind.
Okay.
And just sometimes try to record yourself and you see something nice actually.
Okay.
So one day my brother came home, was like my big brother, he was like, "Whoa, I did the music." I said, "Whoa, how did
Just
you do
like
music?"
that.
Yeah.
So that was when I listened to his music and I was like, wow, I want to do that. I can do that also. I have been having this feeling in my mind since, and that's where he brings me to the studio. And shout out to Young B. That's like he's like my father in the music.
Young B.
Yeah, Young
Thank
B.
you.
And he's one of the best in Cameroon because I started.
Oh, okay.
I
That's
never
nice.
told where I was from. I'm from.
And you kept going with your music career here in India.
My coming in India was somehow very frustrating for my music career because I was like, oh, I have to stop my music for studies. Like, when I was coming to India, I was like, wow.
Okay.
The music industry in India is just like Hindi stuff.
Yeah.
Just going
Different
to put a
backgrounds.
pause. Yeah, I'm just going to study. That was all I knew about India. This Bollywood stuff. And when I came here, I took some time. I studied how it goes, and I said to myself, I can try something. And
So how is it going right now
yeah,
in
it's
India?
going very, very well.
Okay.
I've met a lot of people. I've met a lot of Indian celebrities,
That's
Indian
cool.
musicians. They are very cool. I like the music industry, and I believe an African will one day
Yes,
be
we
in the
can. Of
Hindi music
course,
industry. I
we
think
can
that's
do it.
Was it
It's very
hard
possible.
to engage from different background that you're coming from? Because I think back home you were singing in your native language and everything. When you came here, you had to adapt some stuff. How was it?
The only place where I had to adapt was the environment,
The environment, right?
people.
Okay.
Like, being an artist, you have to be around your producer because your producer is like your dad if you're doing music.
Yeah.
Artists, if they're watching this, they will know what I'm talking about. So getting music related people was a little bit difficult for me because when I just came, I did not know everyone that was here. So it's with time that I started meeting some music guys like Stepa, like Tani.
Have you ever felt like quitting? Nothing has ever made you feel like, you know what, I'm done. The frustration,
I once had that feeling, when I
Okay.
was producing my music at first, giving my music for people to share, like share my music,
Okay.
hello, share my music, and I was like, not the way when you send to like 10 people, like watch this, then you go to your page and you discover that it's maybe one view,
1%.
one like, maybe.
I mean,
not
of
you.
course.
So as time goes, I was like, some people are watching. They are watching what you're doing. Hey, you artists, you're an artist, you're doing your music. You want to give up, don't give up. They are watching. They won't just react. You won't see the reaction.
They're just not liking. They're
watching.
just not subscribing.
Yeah.
But they're watching.
That's
And it was one day I was contacted by an artist in India. He's very, very famous. He's like 200,000 followers. He
Okay.
contacted me, like I was like, wow, this person is
He's contacting
listening
you.
to my music. I just said like, oh, fuck that. He told me I can sing well, so I don't care.
So who's your muse?
My muse. What do you mean by
Oh, I'm
The-
sorry.
the inspiration.
Yeah,
my
like
inspiration? Things happening around me.
Okay. Do you have support from family, friends?
Yeah, when you talk about support, which type of support?
Like,
Emotions?
do your parents know like you're doing both school and
Yeah.
music? Are they involved?
Yeah.
Do they?
Motivating you.
My dad listened to my music every day. Shout out. I called him this morning and he was actually listening to my music.
Oh,
That's so
okay.
great.
My
That's so
mom,
good.
my dad, they support me and they love my music. Every single music. Like my last concert, they were just like, send me the video, send me the like, they love my music. I love
That's
that.
cool.
That's really. I feel like it's very difficult for African parents to let their child like do music and school because they
Yeah.
might think you diverse, right?
Yeah, in the beginning, yeah, it tried to happen like that. It was difficult to tell my dad I want to do music, with everything that's happening, the type of music the youths are producing. The parents will be like, no, you're going to go astray. And
Yeah.
it was when my dad listened to my song and he was like, who did this? And my brother told him it's Jordan. He was like, no, this is not you. I said, this is me. This is me. He was like, wow, you're doing something. And that was when he accepted my music and even asked me every day if you're producing new songs. He loved my music. Like because it's not the type of man that listens to this modern music.
Yeah.
But if you open his phone or in his car, that's my music playing every day.
That's your music.
That's what gives me the strength to go further.
So can you say music is your life,
No,
not your life?
What do you mean it's not your life?
like the most important thing.
Yeah. How do you rate your music in your life?
Music is just a tool, like an equipment to share the message I have for the world because basically I don't do music for money
Okay.
or for any type of cloud life like star life. No. I do music because I want to pass a message because if you listen to all my music, it has a message. I just want to pass the message, make people around me happy and
Okay.
the people listening to my music. I just want people to listen to what I have to say and in the most beautiful way as possible.
Yeah.
Okay. So Giordano Ice, who is Giordano Ice? Giordano Ice is that guy who always try, who has this curiosity on everything he sees and he always have questions in his mind about everything.
So you're someone who's like,
Yeah,
You
I'm
prioritize
someone who loves human beings. Like I value fellow human beings more than everything. I also love animals.
Okay.
I love human beings because we only have them. It's like these people around us actually. So I'm just that person always trying to say yes when it's yes and no when it's no.
Okay. How do you balance you said you're a model, you do music, you're an entrepreneur.
Everything.
What does it mean? You're a musician, you're a student,
actor, model, and entrepreneur.
Those are the things you like doing.
So basically, acting was not my dream, like something. Like,
okay.
It's in India that I started being a lot around these actors, these producers, these film producers.
Okay.
And
now it's
like,
something that makes part of your life now.
No, like it's not like something very important.
Okay,
it's,
just for the
like,
time.
It's just for the time, and it's cool. It's amazing being around people producing music, being part of the cast and things like that. It was in India that I started this, and I can say it's pretty much going well.
So you don't plan to take it further, like in the future?
Maybe if life brings me to that direction.
Okay.
Yes.
But you're not planning.
It's not in my plans.
Okay.
The question was like, how do you balance it all?
Basically, I organize my stuff. Like I have a daily timetable. Like at this time, I have to go to school. At this time, I have to come back. I have to do some. I'm a guitarist too, actually.
Oh, okay.
I have to do
just add another.
Just adding on the.
I have to do my guitar classes at this time. I have a meeting with this person at this time. I have to talk to some investors. At this time, I have to do this. So my days are scheduled like today.
Okay. Like today.
I can imagine your schedule. Like
I'm just living my life to the fullest. I don't know when I'll be gone.
Of course.
So if I'm gone, I've done a lot of things. I've impacted in my surroundings.
That's cool.
What would you encourage or tell teenage you? What would you tell your teenage self?
I'll just tell myself to do what you love. Don't give a fuck about everybody saying no, this is not good for you. Do what you love and follow your instincts. Just do you. Just be you. Your dream. Don't like miss it. Don't say no because this guy is saying no. I can't do this. Follow it.
Don't follow negative and sorry to cut you. Say no to negative energies.
They will always talk about you when you start doing something that is good, something that is bringing you up to another dimension. They will start saying shit. I always think about what one guy told me. If they don't talk about you,
you're doing
ask
something
yourself
wrong.
questions actually about yourself. So the more they're talking about you, the more you're going somewhere and the more you're succeeding. So do what you love and do yourself. Live your life at the fullest.
Yeah. Don't give up. Okay guys, so we've heard it from our very own Jordan Ice. Don't give up. But now I'm going to test him with some questions just to see, right? We're going to tempt you a bit.
Okay.
The first scenario is, would you rather become a one-hit wonder right now, like become a big star right now, or just keep moving in your pace with patience and just the humble you and moving in the journey? Which would you pick?
I would prefer being that one hit wonder because it will give me the opportunity to make the world listen to what I'm
like right now. You pick
right
that
now,
one.
that obviously I'm going to choose to be a one hit
wonder
because that's why I'm moving to be a one hit.
Yeah,
yeah.
So why
that's
wait
the goal
for a long time? Hard work. If it happens, thank God.
Would you rather forget lyrics on stage or forget dance moves? Do you also dance? You know, oh, okay, that's one thing he doesn't
I
do.
don't know how to dance.
we find it, guys.
Yeah,
we find something that Jordan Ice doesn't do.
he does not dance.
He does not dance.
Okay, but would you rather forget a lyric on stage or fall on stage, fall down, hit your leg and fall to the
I
ground?
prefer to fall because when you fall, you always stand up. But if you fuck up with your lyrics, you may fuck up with a lot
stage.
On stage. Yeah, you can fuck a lot of things up.
I think I prefer forget a lyric. I can just improvise. I'll say something like
forgetting your lyrics is going to make a lot of people don't believe in your music because there are some things like going out. There are some musicians who don't write the songs.
Okay.
So they just bring the songs to them and they just do their voice and that's all. They don't do anything about it. So you'll be classified in those artists who don't create the music while you're the one creating. But if you fall, is going to do some verse.
I think as a musician we should have that one thing of improvising. If I forget the lyric, I won't let people notice. I will just improvise, say something or stop, but people won't get that I forget.
Like you can
Improvise
imagine
something.
you're on
Falling down,
stage.
everyone will see.
And
It will be
what if at that time the DJ just play you something and stops the music?
if the DJ stops the music.
Like you're singing and something, he just make in such a way that people notice that you are actually not singing your song. Because there are a lot of artists that have been in this shit where they are singing on concerts and they don't even know their lyrics and they're like,
Yeah.
they cut the music
Oh.
and they're like, wow, you know, that's something else. So, but if you fall down,
But has it
you
ever
can wake
happened
up.
to
It
you?
happened.
Like forgetting a lyric?
No.
Never.
But I can say sometimes if I'm in an emotional state, I'm singing, I might skip out some words but not forget my lyrics now.
So you mostly do like playbacks or you do like live?
No, playbacks.
Playbacks, right? You follow from what's playing on the background.
I write my own music. Nobody writes it for me. I don't take anybody's lyrics. I do my own music. All the music you've listened to is my music.
Okay,
That's
Jordan,
great.
tell us what's coming. What's new? What plans do you have?
So basically, I'm working on an album, Mind of Giordano, an album of 10 songs.
Okay.
Inshallah, this year I'm going to release that album. So it's just a mixture of the African culture, the Indian culture, and the hip hop, rap. Some of the Ghanaians culture, and it's just a mixture of different cultures. Whereby I've collaborated with a lot of artists, some Indian artists, some African artists, like from different countries.
When are we having the opportunity to hear?
Anytime.
Okay.
I'm still working. I can say it's at the 70%. So very soon it's going to be out.
Okay.
Last question. Rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10.
On which aspect?
Like your own music?
I can rate my music in 8.5. I believe that every music is a more.
Okay.
Every music I produce is more than the previous one.
Okay.
So for what I produce now, I can give myself an 8.5.
8.5.
So the more I sing, that's where maybe it's going to increase. But I'm not perfect. I'm still a learner. I still learn music every single day.
That's great.
I'm still learning music. I'm very humble about that part. I'm still a learner. I'm still learning how to sing. I'm still learning how to rap. I'm still learning how to produce my own music.
Yeah.
And also play guitar.
I think it's really important for young people to know, like, you can do other things. It's not only school, right? Others are doing businesses, models, all of those things matter as well. So don't focus on one thing.
Yeah, you have to focus on what comes to you. We live with, our life is full of experiences.
Okay.
So just live every experience to the fullest. Always try to do what face your fears. Like if you're afraid of something, do it. Especially that's what I learned from my own side. All my fears, I try to face them, and it's when I started facing my fears that everything started being cool in my life. And see that's just.
So we are going to have a performance of Jordan Ice of one of these songs. Which song are you going to perform?
I'm going to perform Heartsick.
Heartsick.
It's about to be a party.
Tell us about Heartsick. Why Heartsick? Who is the person? Why Heartsick?
So Heartsick is the song I produced after my second heartbreak.
Okay.
Yeah.
After your second.
Even in the second.
After my second heartbreak,
Okay.
So I was in deep pain by that moment, and I just asked myself that, okay, how many people are feeling what I feel right now?
Yeah.
That feeling of betrayal, that feeling of like loving the wrong person, that feeling of wasting your time with someone for so long that you should have been like doing a lot of projects, So I just thought like many people have to be healed, and many people have to listen to a particular type of music that will make them feel alright, that will make them relate in the lyrics and in everything. So that's why I did Heartsick.
That's it.
Okay.
That's a beautiful song. Did you know that?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Is that why you also like it?
The song.
Because of the heartbreak.
We've all been through that.
No, there's the one thing about a song, about music, because I'm also a musician.
Okay.
When someone sings about something, like expressing a feeling or something, you also feel it when you are listening to the music,
Scars on my body that I try to hide. Scars by these pains that I keep aside. It's ice. Oh baby, don't worry, I'll give you all the money. My bank account is plenty. I do music for a living. Mommy, my heart is sick, I'm bleeding. Come and rescue me. I need a medicine of heartbreak, 'cause it makes me dream. Lord, I'm crying every single time I'm on my knees. I'm on my knees. Sad, sure I even cry, thinking of the days I couldn't realize how you disrespect me in front of my mama's eyes. Crying every single time my love was a waste of time. Damn, wait, when I saw her smile, I couldn't hesitate. I said, "Well, on my mind." As a pop star, I knew I was a perfect guy. So baby, I won't lie, I've got you back into my heart. Got a part of story, but I've got to run to love and meet someone with a pretty smile. I know you can, 'cause I can see it back into your eyes. Hey, I can see it back into your eyes. Baby, don't worry, I'll give you all the money. My bank account is plenty. I do music for a living.
Jordan S in the building, guys. That was Heartic. This is a beautiful song. I wanted to say more no.
That's what I'm talking about. Anyways, guys, we had so much fun on today's episode. Hope you guys also enjoyed watching. We had Jordan Ice, and there's an album coming up, you guys. If you have not heard Heartsick yet, check him out on Spotify, YouTube also. Also, please subscribe. Don't forget to share, like, leave a comment. Join the family, guys. Let's do this. But for today, it's bye. See you next week.
Ciao, ciao. Bye.
Ciao.
Lord, I'm crying every single time I'm on my